Hi there. Welcome back for Three for the Road. I am James, sitting next to
Rocky.
And today we're going to bring you all the news and all the announcement that has just been released within the last 24 hours. And we're going to go over tomorrow's fight night and then all the new matches that have been coming up. We even got some more added on to 289 and 290. But let's start with tomorrow's matches. I think you were talking about a little while ago about somebody missing weight.
Yeah, I heard about someone missing weight, and then I know when we spoke today, and I'm hearing from your notes, but Priscilla, I don't know how you say her last name, Cachoeira?
Yeah, I think that sounds about right.
Yeah, so she missed weight by 4 pounds?
Yeah, and they had to cancel the fight.
That's crazy. That sucks. They couldn't even do like a catch weight.
But, you know, they leave without no money.
Yeah.
So I wonder what the managers, everybody that was in the camp was like expecting their money, and now there's nothing.
Yeah, that sucks. That's really bad. Now, does the other fighter get paid still?
I don't know. Well, they didn't fight. I don't know.
I'm so curious. Maybe we should do some research.
Yeah,
but yeah, 4 pounds, and they just canceled the fight. I guess like the matchup isn't as important for them to like just throw a catch weight out there and let them fight it out anyways.
Yeah.
But I think it's also holding people responsible, right? Because it's been out of hand recently. So they're not really trying to throw Band-Aids on people's for them just missing weight, simply.
Yeah, I think on Bellator, did you hear about that one?
No.
This promotion had two fighters on there. I don't know if they were the same ones or something, like the same match.
Yeah.
But they didn't make the weight, so they dropped them. The fight was canceled, and then they dropped the fighters. They said it was very unprofessional, that's not the way they do work, and they weren't going to do that no more. Then the fighter comes out and says that he's retired.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, so he said if he wasn't able to catch weight again, like he wasn't going to make weight, that he promised himself that he was going to retire, and that's why he did that. Well, of course, they let him go too, so maybe he'll come out of retirement or something. So tomorrow is Pavlovic versus Blades.
Yep.
All right. And Blades, I'm not making fun of you. I do stutter once in a while, so it's not that. Did you see some of the conferences, the press conference and the weigh-ins on this guy on this card?
No, I haven't been able to watch too many like content leading up to this fight night. I just been kind of excited to watch Sergey go at it, though. To be honest.
Yeah, I think he's be a monster, but I'm actually going to go for Blades.
Really?
Yeah, I thought you were going for Blades.
No. Sergey? He's a monster. He's just that fucking Russian iron monster, bro.
Yeah, I'm going for Curtis Blades. I heard some of his stuff he was talking about, and he was saying he'll fight anybody, you know, after Sergey, you know, or I think maybe before Sergey. Like, he was like, I'll fight anybody. Just bring me there. Is it John Jones? Is it Saran, where it was before? Or even Brock Lesnar? I was like, he said Brock Lesnar. I'm your fan now. So I was pretty excited about that. And so now I think about going for this. And this is going to be like a contender fight, it looks like. Because I guess depending on Stipe and Jones, how they do, and I think this fight was pushed to November now.
Yeah.
I mean, but that July date is still open. So, I mean, maybe they're holding it for them just in case, but supposedly they had to push it because John Jones was able to take a phone call.
Yeah. Who knows? I don't know. It sounds so weird.
Yeah, Dana Knight, I think the night before, 2 nights before, he was talking about how John Jones just went under, like nobody's heard from him. But he made it sound like we don't know what's going on with the fight because John Jones is disappeared or something. And then Dana White comes back on and says, no, that's not it. Everybody took it out of contents. It just meaning that that's where John Jones is. Like he's not doing anything to promote or anything. He's just living his life.
Gotcha.
But let's see if that was true or not, because now this fight supposedly might be pushed to the fall. So, Bobby Green. Bobby Green is a character. I've never seen Bobby Green like this. Well, I've never seen him before. You know, like I said, I'm back into UFC. And during his press conference, he came in with $60,000 and just right there on the table. I was like, what is this guy doing? You know, I guess he's like a show person, you know. I'm like, okay, cool. That's what UFC needs, is people to, you know, sell these fights.
Yep.
And he was talking about, he has, oh, this is nothing. I got 6 to 8 of these at home already, just piled up there. But he is a character. He's really a showman. So I was pretty impressed by his press conference. And he says he's going to name himself king after this fight. So, which is, I guess it's kind of like, I guess how you promote yourself, or what do you call your self-development or something? Mm-hmm. Because I don't think he's on a winning streak.
No.
I think he's been losing a lot, but this is his way to, you know, come back. I think here goes. February 12th was the last time he won against Haka Parsit.
Rost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the other guys are pretty monstrous too, but I don't think it was at that
Islam
level.
ran through him in the first round, and then second round, TKO by Dober.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's had a losing streak. Obviously, against Islam, I mean, I just don't count it like against his character.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Islam was a monster.
I just say, like, that was out of his league. You know?
Yeah, it was way out of his league. There's no build up for that, but he was a build up for Islam to get up there in the ladder. But
yeah.
So.
But I mean, overall, it's just a character. And then when there were the weigh-ins, and you know how they meet together, and then they show, and then which I thought was funny. Jared Gordon, you know, goes, you know, face to face, and then he puts his hand out to straight Green's hand.
Yeah.
And Green hand just shakes it, but then he goes like, wait, no. And he pushes it away like, I'm not supposed to shake your hand or something.
Oh, okay. He broke character?
Yeah. I was like, what the heck? But I thought he was a character, and I'm not going for him. I don't think he's going to win this one. Gordon, I think, is going to beat him. He's going to get him, even though his matches has been decisions, even though
he got robbed against Patty.
Yes, he did. I saw that fight. Yeah. Yes, he did.
He got robbed. Patty was this. It was stupid. It was as if the Patty was a champion and Gordon had something to prove to beat the champion for the belt. You know how sometimes it goes like that, where it's like a pretty even matchup, and the rounds are even, and then the judges still just give it to the champ because you got to beat the champ to take the belt. And I like that saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, Patty fucking he robbed Gordon on that one, which is unfortunate because I was kind of mad at fucking Patty's performance that fight.
Now, did you hear the comments that Patty was making from his surgery when he woke up?
That he's gonna be out for like another 6 months.
Well, before that, he's when he woke up or within the next day or something, he said that he needs to go back and beat Gordon in a fight again. And Gordon pretty much just said, "Oh, I've been living rent free in his mind all this time, you know, in his head." So I guess he's like, even Patty knows, like, man, that wasn't a legit win, so I need to go back and I need to finish it, not make it a decision fight on that. But yeah, you're right. He's not ready yet to come back.
Had he maybe owned up to it and said, like, you know, it was like the judge's decision, it wasn't mine. I could have did better, stuff like that. And then he could have like kept on moving on with his career. But he was kind of saying, no, like they made the right decision and blah blah blah. And now he's kind of like fumbling against his word. I guess his integrity is kind of hurting him, right, deep down. So that's why.
Well, I'm sure a lot of people were saying like, oh, Gordon won the fight.
Yeah, because Patty owned the win. If you own it like that.
I mean, come on. If I would have won by decision and I would have owned the fight, you know, then I'm sure later on when everybody's like, you know, dissing you and like, all right. I gotta reprove myself. But even though I did win, it is counted on my record as a win. I'll go back and do it.
Yeah.
And I think that fight, if Gordon does good, he should come. Maybe hopefully Patty's better by then, and they could do a rematch. And I think they would sell those seats on that one.
Oh, for sure. I think that's a good one. It could be like a headliner for a fight night, not this other up and coming one that I saw. In terms of excitement.
Yep, and I think he'll do good. Now there was somebody, one of the fighters, Francis Marshall. All right, he's down in the prelims. I think he's a third fight.
Okay.
He was saying that he's at the bottom of the barrel now, but so far he says I got to fight my way and climb up to the top. Because he said he's 7-0 and 1-0, 1-0 really in the UFC. All right, so he's 1-0 in the UFC. So is William. If you look at his record, we're going to go back to his record, and his fight history is a win also. All right, so they're both at a 1-0. So, I mean, yeah, you may have an impressive record of 7-0, but you know, you're just starting up the UFC here. So, I mean, you got to, like you said, pay your dues and get your way back up to the top. I mean, get to the top. But he has to back it up now. Now that he said that statement, I want to see if he's going to win. And being from the U.S., I'm on his side.
Gotcha.
So
I'll probably root for him too. I haven't seen these guys fight just yet on their first fights.
yeah,
But yeah, I'll go for him. Dude, Mohammed Usman from Nigeria looks like a fucking monster.
dude, when he came out of you know how they meet each other during the weigh-ins, dude, man, he scared me. I was like, mommy. I was like, what the fuck? When he came in to Junior Tafa. But, you know, Junior Tafa didn't back away. I would have fucking got in my car and drove away. But, man, he came in strong. So I'm curious to see what's going to happen, if he's going to back that up. Junior was not even fazed by him at all. So
That's good.
So we'll see how it goes. Australia versus Nigeria. Now, I think the Australian guy wants to win because maybe he'll get in the next card for Australia. So let's see if he's able to move on for that. And of course, we got the women's bouts, but who knows? Who cares? Just kidding. Let's see. I'm gotta say this. Ismin?
Jasmine?
That's her name? Is it Jay?
I don't know. Eisman.
Eisman Trophy. Lucinda? It sounds like I'm just fucking learning how to talk. Brogan. Okay. So
Brogan's like a bro. Like, I don't know. It's I don't like the name. All right.
My niece is named Brogan.
Really?
Yeah, she's very talented. She's an actress.
Is she white?
Yes. No, she's Hispanic.
Interesting.
She's very, she's in theater. She's in a lot of plays in New York.
Oh, okay.
So take it back, please.
Negative. I will drink this beer right now.
Her brother is an actor too. He's been in some series. All right. So anything else from tomorrow's fight? I mean, those were some of the things that I saw. And I really didn't want to recap this, but there were just some things that were new in there. Yeah. And then what I saw were pretty exciting during the weigh-ins and the press conferences.
Gotcha. No, yeah, I'm excited for the main card for tomorrow. And then let's see who backs it up tomorrow and see what happens. It's going to change the landscape, hopefully, right? For who's next in contention for some big fights coming up.
Now, we got UFC, 288. Gilbert Burns was added with Bella Muhammad.
Yep.
Number 5, Gilbert with number 4, Muhammad. Now, Gilbert Burns is coming on his third fight of this year, and we're only in April.
Is that for real?
Yeah, that is for real.
Oh, shit.
So he had Masvidal, and then before that in January, Magny, 2 wins. And then now in April, he's going to fight Muhammad. Now, Muhammad is, man, it's nobody to joke with.
No, he's a serious contender for sure. Like, this is going to be better than Jorge Masvidal.
Oh, hell yeah.
This is going to be highly competitive. We'll see what Gilbert pulls as a strategy, right, to bring to the table for this fight.
Yes.
But Muhammad, he's a monster, man. He gets the job done. He delivered last year over in Abu Dhabi. I think it was Abu Dhabi. And, so he's it was against Sean Brady, right? Yeah. So
yeah, I'm curious to see. I'm a Gilbert Burns fan, but at the same time, Muhammad, you can't go wrong with that one. You know, this is going to be one for the books. I think this is going to be an exciting fight because you're not really sure who's going to win. Mm-hmm. You know, with Burns coming off his third fight, he just fought 2 weeks ago, I think.
Yeah. And
Muhammad, with the 2-week notice as well, even though he's coming off of this 12-day fasting from certain time to certain time they fast, and he's coming off of that, which probably helped him make the weight. That's pretty much what happened there.
For sure.
Now, what I want to see basically from, I'm trying to see here. Yeah, they're coming off from fasting for 12:15 to what is it, about 8 in the morning. And so that's what he does. Now, Muhammad also says, I don't know if you want to see this one here. This is what he said. This guy's taking everything I work for. I wanted the Kazmat fight. They gave it to Burns. They gave it to Gilbert. I wanted the Mazadov fight. They gave it to Gilbert. Now they're talking about giving Gilbert fighting a title. And he says, so I got to take that from him. But I think Muhammad was also saying that nobody wants to fight him. I guess because I don't know if it's a racial thing or they just, respecting his power, his fighting skills, and that, like they don't want to go down in rank. They want to move up.
Yeah, I think it's a rank thing where like he's dangerous enough to where he could be like top 5 and they have more to lose thing to gain by beating him. So that's when it becomes like dangerous for other fighters to pick up that fight against him. Yeah. But Gilbert's that boy. He'll pick up anybody at this point.
Yeah.
He's already just, let's make some money, the passion for the game. And then the last thing really is just he wants to get that title contention again. So he's going to run through anybody that Dana throws in front of him. So.
Yeah. Again, this is one of the fights they just added, and I'm pretty excited about that one. Let's see. Next one. Let's see. They added this other fight. Okay, let's go back to the next one. Rosenstruck versus Almeida. I think that one just added this. I don't know if it was yesterday or during the week, and it's pretty much heavyweights number 9 going to number 12. But look at the lightweight underneath that card. Just since we're on this here, Anthony Smith number 5 light heavyweight. Going to Johnny Walker, number 7.
Johnny Walker is really exciting to watch fight. He's a showman, But Anthony Smith, I mean, he's a great fighter. I just know he's taking, he's taking some tough losses, or at least the last match he faced. So that was like a bummer when he took that loss. But hopefully he gets back and put an end to Johnny Walker's little streak, because Johnny Walker's on the streak and he's doing a good job out there. So Anthony has more to lose in this one.
Yeah.
But Johnny Walker, he's a little wild. And Anthony, if he could stay composed and follow the strategy of whatever it may be, he's going to kill it.
Because if not, then Johnny Walker moves up then. So.
And then another rank match right here with McKenzie against Angela Hill.
Yeah.
That's going to be a good one.
So this one, she's going to jump up if she's able to get the win on this one.
And then these two guys, one of my favorite guys I kind of follow. I kind of like brought him up in the past, but Ian Gary.
Yeah.
Versus D-Rod. D-Rod, I think he had some weight issues, and he was part of that whole mess when Hamzat fucked up the whole main card.
Yeah.
I forgot who Daniel faced. Leach. Li Jiang or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And he's a monster, and he almost beat D-Rod, which was impressive because he was like 5 to 6 pounds underweight compared to Daniel.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But D-Rod, he did his thing. He won his fight. But Ian Gary, this is gonna be like a true test for Ian Gary, like facing some top potential that he could be ranked pretty soon, So that's gonna be exciting to watch for sure. But I got Ian Gary. I'm a big follower on that guy.
All right. We'll see how that goes. Next one we have is I think it's the ESPN Fight Night coming up next. Oh wait, hold on. We got Brown McGee. I think Brown's coming off some losses, right?
He's an OG, right?
Yeah.
Matt Brown. Yeah.
And McGee's getting there too. I mean, he's like an OG also. Look at that beard. Like, man, goddamn, don't you talk to me like that, boy. Get off my property.
Yeah, so that's cool to see Matt Brown. I'll definitely watch him. He's on his way out, it feels like. But excited
but he's making that money, though. He's still fighting.
Absolutely.
I mean, a lot of people he was fighting are retired already.
Yep. So let's see what else we got.
And then we go to events, and then we could try to see more. I think the next one is Hermanson versus Allen. That was Pennington and Aldana was added this week as well.
Yeah, that's the new one. Yep.
Yeah, and they had the whole fight cards in there too. So, and she's number 2 against number 5. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder if this is going to be like a contendership or getting closer to that.
Yeah. So I'm just laughing right now looking at Gilbert Urbinos. He has that professional in the front, but Budo Pinche party in the back with the little mullet.
Morgan Wallen, there you go.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So he has that going on. Probably listens to a lot of Morgan Wallen.
Probably.
Damn right I do. Shit. What else?
Not too many big names. I like seeing Diego on this fight card, though. He's exciting to watch with the lightweight bout against Michael Johnson. Then we got who else that's notable? I don't know. Nothing else that excites me personally. I guess with the people that I follow.
Yes.
What
about Michael Johnson? I remember him fighting there too. Check out his stats. Oh, he's fighting Diego. Let's see what he's been up to lately. His face. Yeah, what the fuck, man? I'm still here. Let's see how he's done. Oh, he has a win, a loss, and a win. Okay.
Not too bad.
Yeah. All right. He's staying in there.
Yeah, still active. Putting up some W's on the board. And then Diego. I think I saw him fight not too long ago.
All right. Let's see. His record here. And
his record?
3 wins by knockout, 7 wins by submission.
Mm-hmm.
And that say?
No. Too far.
Oh, my God. He's on a losing streak, man.
He lost to Gamrot. Gamrot's a monster. He faced him, and then Darush, who's in the fight, Charles Oliveira.
Yeah.
Come on, he's just fighting like top tier people.
No, who's choosing his fights then?
Yeah.
Well, I guess he's trying to get up on the card, but it ain't working.
Mm-hmm. I would say hopefully he bounces back.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if you're losing 3 straight, I don't know if it's more than that, but 3 straight, that's kind of scary. This is how you put the food on the table. But I want to talk about Chase Hooper. Look at this guy, James.
Oh my God. He must be a scrapper or something, man. 4 wins by knockout?
Mm-hmm.
5 wins by submissions. 4 first round finishes.
He's like that kid that you just underestimate and he just beats your ass. And I mean, but he did lose his last fight though against Garcia in the first round.
Is that Julian Garcia?
That's one right here.
Garcia.
Let me see. Steve.
Oh no, Steve Garcia. Okay.
Steve.
Even Steve looked kind of like that.
Yeah, but super young. He doesn't look intimidating at all. But I mean, he puts up some good wins, which is pretty surprising.
Kind of looks like
surprises me.
Roja's record: a win, a loss. So
yeah, so that's pretty much the card. Not too crazy excited. I'll definitely watch it still, but just hop on the main card, see what happens and plays out. Because this is the time of the year that leads up to the end of the year, right when you put a whole bunch of fights in like November, December, and you squeeze in and see the storyline play out. So
you think they're going to have now that we're talking about further down, do you think they're going to have a UFC 300?
By the end of the year?
Well, not by the end of the year, but I guess like a big card like they always do.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Do you think Brock Lesnar is going to be on that card? Brock Lesnar was on the 100, the 200, and will he be on the 300?
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, you know why they put him on there? To sell the seats.
Oh, for sure.
Sell the seats. And he's a good promoter, too.
They'll do something because with the partnership now, or like both their owners they got sold to the same company, WWE and UFC. So
yeah, but Brock Lesnar's older though. I mean, he's not in his prime like he was before.
Yeah, it could be like a good co-main event versus one of these top 10 guys that was
Daniel Cormier. Daniel Cormier, he's let himself go, but I still say Daniel Cormier probably win, even though I'm a Brock Lesnar fan.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, then we got the UFC Fight Night. This is the one that was announced with Hermanson
Yes.
versus Allen. These are both ranked guys. There's nothing else on the card. Let's just check out the records, or at least like the past 3 fights that they had, and see what's going on. But can you see he's 21-5?
21-5-0.
Gotcha. So, I mean, he's a competitor. Puts up a lot of wins. Very active on that stats for his
coming
record.
from a 3-fight wins. Look at
Yeah, could be more. We'll just keep on going down on the recent fight list.
that. Oh wow.
He lost to Curtis,
Okay.
but then other than that, this is on a 4-fight win streak. So
Yeah.
I mean, respect. And then we got Jack Hermanson. Oh shit.
Okay. He's gonna fuck you up now.
Got this jerk.
Win, loss, win. Hey, but he beat Curtis. I mean,
Yeah, so they have some history like that intertwines in terms of their previous fights.
yeah.
So that's pretty cool. It's like playing rock, paper, scissors. He lost against Sean Strickland. So that's going to be interesting. I would by the records, I'll go for Brendan Allen.
Yeah. United States. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna do that.
And then
Go to Nunes versus Peña and look at that card now.
they added to it, right?
Yeah. Which is the Charlie.
Yeah.
Charles.
We're fucking up everyone's names tonight. This is what we get for recording at night.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got Charles Oliveira versus Benil Dariush here in the lightweight bout. It was rescheduled. It was canceled initially from, I forgot which, it was this 88, right?
I don't remember.
I think it was from the, I believe it's
Oh, yes.
UFC 88.
But it was, I think, Charles was the one who had to postpone or injured or something.
Yeah,
They
it
had
was
to
like
push
his
back.
health issues that he had going on.
Yes.
But it's cool to see that they got it rescheduled pretty quickly. So it's just postponed into June 10th. So just
Yeah.
like a month out from the last fight that's supposed to happen. So that's cool to see. And then I got Charles. I mean, Benil Dariush he's the real deal too, though. I just want to know how old Benil is. He just looks like an old man to me.
Maybe we'll have it on there.
But yeah, we got Benil. I mean, he has a solid record, and he's been on a 3-fight win streak at the very least. 4, I think these probably got canceled or something. I don't know what's going on, but at least a 4-fight win streak, and finishes.
That's the main thing is finish.
He has a couple finishes and
Well, no,
some
they're
decisions.
all decisions. They
The
got
last
1,
2
2.
were decisions. But this is like the higher tier fights, right? I mean, he fought
Well, he
Ferguson,
beat,
which is an OG.
Ferreira.
Yeah,
Then he lost to everybody.
yeah. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm excited. I would go for. Man, I picked Charles Oliveira. He was like the champ, the submission artist, the number 1 person with the most submissions in the UFC. I know Islam came in, took that crown away from him, and then beat him the second time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he beat him the second time with a submission that looked so easy, which was insane. But we'll see what he does to Benil. I still say Charles wins, though, like in the second round or something.
Benel's gonna win.
No?
He's hungry, man.
Benel?
Yeah, he wants that title shot, so
Nah, I don't think
he's
so.
gonna do it.
Nah.
No, I just said he's going to win. I
No,
mean,
he's
that's
not.
it's a done deal.
No.
Wow. All right. Okay. Cool. Now I did some research, and one of the UFC. I mean, it's not on the UFC card, but I got some matches that were on there. For the 170-pound on the same card, you got Adam Fugit versus Mike Mallet, and then 185 pounds, Chris Curtis versus Nazardine.
Nazardine.
But look at the next one. I think you like that. Dan Iggy. Nate Lawler.
Ige.
Ige.
Versus Nate Landwehr. And then we got Eric Anders versus Mark Andre Barriot. And then Chris Dawkins and Khalil Roundtree.
No, go ahead.
No, I got nothing else. I was just reading.
Chris Dawkins was number 13 in heavyweight, moving down to light heavyweight to fight the number 14. Not sure why he's doing that, but I guess maybe he just want to test the waters or something.
I believe he took a couple L's in the heavyweight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he's maybe
moving down. Maybe that's what it is.
His his better performance in terms of like weight class. So he's gonna give that a shot. So best of luck to him. But we'll see how it goes. There's like a joke on like Chris Dawkins in terms of like the whole. I know you always roll your eyes every time I mention it, but the card collector community for UFC.
Hold on.
Oh god. There's people who will buy. There's breaks, and you buy fighters and the sets of cards that are released, and then they open up the boxes, and if you bought the Chris Dawkins for like $20, every Chris Dawkins card that comes in. So yeah, what I was saying is the people intentionally buy Chris Dawkins, and then he gets like all the big hits in the fucking box of cards. It's so funny, but yeah, I seen that he's lost though recently. But I'm gonna root for him because it's like a little meme in terms of the whole card community.
Really?
So they have like a little joke about him, and he always fucking hits too, which is funny.
All right. What about Nunes and Peña still? Anything on them still?
I still got Nunes.
Now, there was on, I don't know, some ESPN or something. Well, they had them both together, Amanda Nunes and Peña. Did you see that?
Mm-mm.
And pretty much what Juliana was saying, the same shit, which is like, you know, you're going to retire, you want to have a baby. And she's all like, well, I just want to live my life. And then she goes, yeah, I know, you want to retire. And she got fucking Nunes pissed. So Nunes at the end was like, I'm coming after you. I'm going to whatever and beat your ass or something like that. So I don't know if that backfired for Peña, like calling her out like that now Nunes is pissed and she's coming after her.
It could go either way, right?
Or she got in her head too much.
It's like, yeah, then like maybe Amanda might be way too aggressive in the approach in the beginning, and Juliana's looking for that certain moment to take advantage of.
Yeah.
If she's that smart, then hopefully that's going to work out in her favor for Juliana. But who knows? I mean, Amanda is champ. Like, there's no way she just like loses like that. I don't know. I just don't see it.
All right.
But every champion loses their belt at some point, unless they walk away.
Yeah, but remember, Juliana Peña is literally in a snake pit. So she's in there with the snakes.
Oh my God, I forgot about this stupid story. Yeah, that's her training with snakes.
Yes. So I think Britney Spears is also training with her too with the snakes from that 90s thing, whatever. Snake. All right.
No. Yeah.
All right. Let's go to the next event. Let's see here. I can't get. Where's the mouse? Oh, here we go. Vettori versus
Cannonier.
I'm like, Cannonier. Number 3 against number 4, and Vettori's coming off of a win, isn't he?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, he just fought recently in March, and actually coming out 2 wins. All right.
No, just one. He lost to Whitaker.
Oh shit! I thought it was a win. I saw on the same side.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess a win, a loss, a win. All right. So.
He's definitely in the contention, and Dana White said too that whoever wins this bout is going to be on a very short list for a championship fight.
Yep.
So we'll see what happens. Cannonier, I mean, best of luck to this guy. I know he put Strickland in his place. Although I feel like Strickland is always throwing himself into fights all the time. He just expects everyone to stand up and fight with him in the middle, and everyone else is maybe bringing different parts of the MMA fighting tactics to the table that Sean Strickland just cannot handle too well other than stand up. But then when he stood up with Alex, he fucking got his ass knocked out. So who knows? But anyways, Jared Cannonier and Marvin Vettori.
Who do you got on this one?
I think I'd take Vettori.
Ah, dang it. You got mine. Yes, sir. Remember, that's the one about the eyes? He's all focused on the fight. Remember that? I knew that. From Italy. I know Jared's the United States, but I'm gonna go for Vittori.
Yeah.
Sorry, dude. Don't take it personal. All right, and now we got Emmett versus Topuria. Topuria. And that one is number 5 ranked in featherweight against number 9. So it looks like Topuria is. I think he's probably wants to move up.
For sure.
I'm looking at the wrong one. Okay. And wow, coming up 3 wins. Look at that. I'm not sure about the style of the fighters. So what do you think on this one here?
I mean, he's been performing solid, coming off of some really good fights, off of some good name fighters there in the bracket for this weight class. But I mean, Josh Emmett, he's just as good. I mean, he just lost his last fight to Rodriguez, but Yair Rodriguez, he's a monster now. He's the champ, I believe. So
why do you call everybody monsters?
Because they are scary, fucking killers.
All right. Calm down.
But no, yeah. So I mean, I would go for Tupiera or whatever you say, however you say his name.
Now you were just talking about Strickland, weren't you?
Yeah, already added to a fight card.
Yep.
For the main event at a fight night there in Vegas.
Yeah, July 1st.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, man, there's exciting fights all the way into the summer. And, man, it's going to be exciting to see how everything plays out.
Now, this is number 7, Strickland, going against a bus.
Magomedov. Mm-hmm.
So, and I'll let you take over that one.
Yeah, so I know from what Dana said, like, nobody wants to take a fight against him. And Sean Strickland's that dude,
That's
man.
right.
He's going to jump in and he'll take this money.
That's right.
And hopefully shut this guy up, right? That's Sean Strickland's approach to this. He's 25-0, is it? I can't see. My eyes are not the best, guys.
But they're 25-4.
And 4. And then 1.
One no contest or draw.
Yeah, so, I mean, this guy is, look at his striking accuracy. It shows it at 100%. I don't know how many fights he has in the UFC. Just one, okay. Well, one fight, and he landed 100% of his shots. That's pretty impressive.
Wow.
Anyways, how long did that fight last? It was in the first round. Okay, makes sense. How many seconds? That's under a minute, James.
19?
Okay, so just hit him
James,
like
how many seconds is that, James? 19 seconds. Well, no wonder 100%. One.
And there you go, average fight time. Yeah, so he had a impressive victory leading into the UFC.
So we really don't know what he's about and how much. I mean, we know he could finish a fight. That's pretty much what we could tell about this guy. And he's a striker. So, I mean.
That's going to be a good matchup. That's going to be a good fight against Sean. Man, that's going to be insane. And it's crazy that he's already facing a top 10 guy, and this is his second match in the UFC. So
that's true.
And now it's a main event of a fight night, too, at that.
And the other guy was talking about how he's 1-0, and he's in the prelims.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Well, he has more fights, though. He has more fights under his belt.
Yeah, like the history of other fights in different leagues. So that's pretty cool. Man, shout out to Strickland for taking that fight, because that's going to be exciting to watch.
Let's go down to that one right there, 290. There were some fights added to this one.
So we got Brandon Moreno, which was already said and done, versus Alexandre. And then we got Robert Whitaker, number 2. Versus
Duplessis.
Yeah.
DDP.
And we got Jalen Turner, the Tarantula, versus Dan Hooker. And then, dude, I thought he was... I'm not going to lie. I thought Robbie was done, but Robbie Lawler is back at it again against Nico Price.
Well, I think this is the weekend or something. He's supposed to be in the Hall of Fame, UFC Hall of Fame. So maybe trying to solidify all that in the same.
That's pretty weekend. Cool. He's always, and he puts up a good fight, even though like he's been on a losing streak recently. He's still exciting to watch.
I think he lost to GSP, which I oh, that was my headphones in my bag.
So yeah, he lost to
Barrera.
He lost to Bam Bam. Yeah, we call him Bam Bam. And then He won against Diaz. But to be honest, man, the freaking was that Nick Diaz?
Yeah.
These guys are just too old for the game, which is like really, I hate to say that, but because I'm just a piece of shit. But
True.
yeah, he beat Diaz. It's not like something to brag about, though. I mean, they're both old dudes. And then he lost to Magny. So I mean, it is what it is. It's exciting to watch him still put up some fights. It's like watching Guida.
Now, going back up, what about the second fight, Whitaker versus Duplessis? This is for a contendership. And let me see something here.
And I think this is the fight that determines who's next in line to go for the belt.
Which is going to be in Australia, they said. Yeah, the winner will face Israel in Australia, more likely. So we'll see if that happens there.
If they're setting that up, I'm pretty sure they're hoping Whitaker wins it.
Yeah, I'm actually going for Whitaker.
Yeah.
I mean, Duplessis, he's from Africa, right? South Africa, I think. Yeah, I know he has some controversy behind him on that one. With Usman and all them. They're like, Israel, I think, too, or something. How he's saying he was he's the only one born and still lives in South African. And everybody said, "Oh, you're saying you're more African than me or something?" No, I'm just saying that I'm going to bring the title home. So
I respect it. I think it's just like controversial because he's not dark pigment. He doesn't have dark skin.
Yeah,
he looks like a white guy, right? So
and then when I heard the Duplessis, I thought, was that French? Is that French? Is that what it is? But it's African.
Yeah, I think it's from like when France invaded Africa and stuff like that. And blah, blah, blah. All that boring stuff I didn't pay attention to in high school. But, yeah. I mean, that's cool. He still lives there, trains out of there, I'm assuming. So that's pretty cool to see. I don't know why they got so upset. They should just be proud that somebody's doing that, right?
Yeah.
I think it's just the skin color, which is the controversial part. But we got Jalen Turner against Dan Hooker. And I know Jalen Turner took a L recently. He lost to
Matt Riddle from the from WWE.
What? No. No.
No. Okay.
Did this fight play out?
That's March 4th.
I just know he didn't perform too well recently, but I mean,
Maybe they haven't
Turner,
updated the stats.
Yeah, I don't think they updated, but yeah, he recently lost. But he's still excited to watch.
I lost. I'm sorry. I lost.
Yeah. He looked like he celebrated 420 recently.
Yep.
In that picture.
So enough.
No, but I like Jalen Turner, though. Really like him. I'm going to root for him against Dan Hooker in this fight. Who do you got?
Turner, U.S.
Yeah? Okay.
Got to do it. What about the Whitaker? Oh, you're going for Whitaker, right? I think I said I was going for Whitaker as well.
Yeah.
I think so. But isn't Duplessis coming from medical leave or surgery or something he had? Something, if I'm right. I think I am. But he was off for a while. And I think this is his first fight coming back since then or something.
Gotcha, yeah. But he put a beating to Brunson. I remember that. But
right.
yeah, so that's that. You got Robbie Lawler or Nico Price?
I got to go for Lawler just because,
OG.
Yeah, OG, he's going to get Hall of Fame and all that shit. So I'm rooting for him.
He has a hell of a fucking chin.
Yeah, so hopefully that plays well. I wonder if he looks the same as that picture.
His skin's is like falling off.
And then there's one more news.
You're pregnant?
Besides that, and it's that Bud Light you gave me. That's what happened.
I knew it.
Roy Nelson, remember him? He's going to fight again against Dylan Klecker.
In what? In what league?
Bare knuckle event.
Hey, okay.
May 5th. Now, he hasn't fought since August of 2020. Now, who's ever's going to fight him, I'm not sure if Nelson still has that chin on him or the weight to put on people to just, I don't know. It's a bare knuckles. I'm not too sure if it's grappling in there.
I don't think so. I think
it's just
I'm
striking.
not too sure, though. Gotta see.
Yeah, because next week is the bare knuckle fighting with Luke Rockhold.
Yeah.
Mike Perry and all them. So I'm curious to see how that's going to. I'm going to watch that.
Mm-hmm.
So, and but what do you think about that one? Roy Nelson coming back.
That's exciting. He's always like, he was one of my favorite people to watch in the fights, just because he would just take a beating and it would just try to see how long he could like last and hopefully land that haymaker that he'll do, and it never really lands. But the what if factor for Roy, that was always exciting.
I mean, but did you ever feel for the guy how many punches he could take?
Oh, he definitely lost some years of his life expectancy. Like, ain't no way that guy lives.
I know these people. These guys were like hitting with everything they got because they wanted to be the one to knock out or bring down Roy Nelson.
And nobody could.
Nope, nobody could. Not even what's his name? May God bless your soul, Rip.
Oh yeah.
Kimbo Slice.
Yeah.
Kimbo couldn't do it. Well, I think Roy Nelson just laid on him for a while. He took all his air away or something.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Other than that, I mean, they did announce there's a fight for 294 in Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
In October 21st. So
we'll see how that one goes.
Yeah.
There was a rumor in 290 where Brandon were in there. Mm-hmm. The champ Vokes, Voscanso, whatever his name is. Can we go to rankings? I think it's light heavyweight. There it is. Alexander Volkanovski.
Oh, Volkanovski?
Yeah, there's a rumor he's going to be in 290 as the main event and bring down the other one as a co-main event.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah, that's I forget who they have, but that is a rumor.
If he's fighting, he's going to go against Zaire, who's the interim champion.
Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, it has to happen. Hopefully it happens over the summertime. Could that be cool?
All right. Anything else?
No, I got nothing else. Oh, wait. There's a boxing tomorrow. Gervonta Davis versus Garcia.
Yeah. Is that the Tank guy or something? Or?
Yeah, Tank. This is not in the UFC.
Yeah, I seen him. I seen some of the press releases and the stand-ups, and it looks like, man, there's going to be a scrap tomorrow or something.
Oh, it's going to be good. And I think that's after the fight night, too, so I can watch it.
Oh, it is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
It's going to be late, so...
Yeah, we can do that then. Maybe we'll show that one too. Oh, tomorrow night or Saturday night, depending on when you're watching this, we'll be doing live on the Sergey versus Blades fight night tomorrow or tonight, depending on when you're watching this.
Yep.
So don't forget to hit that subscribe button, select all notifications so you can see all these live events. And anything else?
That is it. I got Garcia for the fight. I think I just got to say this really quick, but Tank looks really skinny for this weight for the weight cut, and a lot of people are talking about it. I don't know if it's just for the hype and giving people hope that Garcia could win this.
Yeah,
but he looked frail, like weighing in. So that's gonna be interesting. But Tank Davis is a monster. I wouldn't be surprised if he knocks out Garcia. But rooting for Garcia.
Yep. One more thing, we got to bring in our video engineer. Bring in James. If you could come over here and just say hi real quick.
Yep.
This is the guy that's behind the cameras doing everything on the side, bringing everything in. He's free. We don't have to pay for him.
Yep.
You know, that's one of the perks of having foster kids. You get to do all this. They do all the setups and everything. So anyways, thank you all for watching.
Cheers.